What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Elfnit3ff's here, bringing you NFL picks week 15. Just a quick shout out to Jonathan York for commenting in the last vid. He's been watching these NFL picks, and he even gave a whole list of his predictions. So honestly, thank you so much for participating. That San Fran Browns game was a little different than what we both expected, but hey, sometimes it doesn't go as you expect. So let's get started. Week 15. Finally, we're coming towards the end of the season. There are teams making that push, and this is basically, crunch time for a lot of these teams. Starting off at Monday's game, we've got the Buccaneers versus Rams. I guess with that loss for the Buccaneers, I'm thinking the wild card spot is kind of out of reach at this point, just because there's a lot of teams pushing for it, like the Vikings and the Seahawks. But hey, we gotta do the scores anyways. Doug Martin, he's been doing decent. With that, Todd Gurley's reemergence is really helpful for the Rams. But for some reason, I don't know why, I'm not the biggest Jameis Winston fan, but I'm going to go with Buccaneers 21, Rams 17. Next, Jets versus Cowboys. This is a Saturday night game, I believe. So, if you're not doing anything on Saturday, let's watch college. I'm just joking. NFL football. The Jets have been freaking amazing. They're in that running with two other teams to get the wild card in the AFC. I'm expecting another good game. Fitzpatrick has found his home in New York. So 28-14 Jets over the Cowboys. Sunday's game, this is my matchup of the week just because the Giants need this win just to really stay ahead in that very tight NFC East. And the Panthers, they need to lose. Sooner or later, please, someone protect my Miami Dolphin NFL record of undefeated season Super Bowl win. And please, someone beat the Panthers. I'm going to pick Giants 31-28, my upset of the year probably, especially as long as Eli Manning can do what he did against the Dolphins, pretty much throw a perfect game. That is the only way a team can beat the Panthers defense right now, and you're going to have to hope Cam Newton starts looking like he did, I don't know, maybe when he was 10 and he wasn't a monster. Anyways, next game, Titans versus Patriots. There's another rookie. I am from Hawaii. I got to support Marcus, but not against the Patriots that, they are the Patriots. They're going to be in the playoffs no matter what. So even if they lose the rest of the season, they're going to still be in it. I'm sure they want that top pick just because there's some scary teams towards the bottom of the AFC right now. Final score, Patriots 35, Titans 14. Hey, if Marcus Mariota catches a 41-yard reception again, that looked good for his rookie highlight. I don't know if it'll help him win it because Jameis Winston's been doing just as good. Better record, if anything. Next, Bills versus Redskins. I don't know why I keep picking the Bills. Redskins need this win also. Pretty much any team in the NFC East right now needs that win. But I'm going to pick the Bills 24 over the Redskins 17. Just because I've got a hunch. Redskins, they put it out against Chicago, but, everyone expected that in my opinion. Next, Chiefs versus Ravens. The Chiefs pulled one out of their butts against San Diego. And I'm expecting, a relatively better game. The Ravens have been doing, I think they just signed Ryan Mallett too, if I was reading ESPN correctly. I'm expecting a much better game by the Chiefs, especially since they're also chasing for that wild card spot. Maybe not division. I don't know if the Broncos lose out, maybe. I'm not sure. I gotta recheck the records. Final score, Chiefs 28, Ravens 10. Who would have thought they'd still be in the playoff race without their star running back Jamal Charles. Next, Texans versus Colts. The Texans could take the lead in the AFC South if they beat the Indianapolis Colts, something they haven't done since I forget, sometime maybe 5 years ago when Matt Schaub was in his prime and maybe Peyton Manning got hurt. But if they win this game, they will take the lead, and I have a feeling they can win this game. They might be able to pull away with that division title, and even if they have a losing record, that's going to bring them into the playoffs. Final score, Texans 24, Colts 21. They need a little bit of Andrew Luck in his prime. I don't know how I can say in his prime since he's only 25, 24, but they need him back, and I don't know what's going to happen. We might have to rebuild next season. Next, Falcons 21, Jaguars 31. Yep, just going straight to it. The Falcons are, I don't know. I think they started off 5-0. Pretty much won one game since. The Jaguars are also, they might win that division too. And just because they've got really strong offensive firepower. They've got Julius Thomas. They've got their double receiving core. They've got Blake Bortles that did really good in Baylor. So, expect a really high scoring game for the Jaguars. I'm going to give the Falcons 21. Julio Jones may go off. They still have one of the best running backs also. Next, Bears versus Vikings. This is going to be another struggle fest. I'm going to go with the Bears 14 over the Vikings 17. I have no idea what a jiking is. Like a jive turkeying, perhaps, a combined. The Vikings really need this win to also stay in the race, just because Seattle has been on fire. They will not catch the Cardinals, but they will take that the wild card spot from the NFC. Next, Packers versus Raiders. Congrats to the Raiders for pulling out a crazy, was it 15-10, 15-12 win. I do not expect them to, struggle through a Green Bay offense that, will put up good numbers. They seem to be a little bit back on sync. Eddie Lacy, loses 20 pounds in the next 2 weeks. He will be a monster again. I'm just joking. It's impossible. But final score, Packers 31, Raiders 24. Okay, Browns versus Seahawks. Hey, the Browns pulled one out against San Fran, but, it was against San Fran. Seahawks are on fire right now, so I'm expecting this Russell Wilson trend to continue. Final score, Browns 10, Seahawks 28. Now I'm just going to do the Dolphins-Chargers game just because I wrote it down for some reason. Final score 21-17, Dolphins over the Chargers. That game does not matter in any way because they both ain't making the playoffs. Maybe they should both practice losing more so they can get a better pick. Next, Broncos versus the Steelers. I know the Broncos will make the playoffs, but I really like the Steelers right now just because for some reason I think they're going to win the AFC North, even though the Bengals, the Bengals are hurt without Dalton, but they're still a good team. But I'm just expecting Roethlisberger to pretty much step on that gas pedal, take the lead back in the AFC North. Final score, Broncos 14, Steelers 24. Cardinals, Eagles. What can you say? The Cardinals are freaking amazing. The Eagles have won 2 in a row, but I think this is where their winning streak comes to an end. Final score 31-21, Cardinals over Eagles. Finally, the Monday night game, another game that doesn't matter pretty much. But hey, it's Monday night. They didn't know when they scheduled it. We gotta watch it. It might be entertaining. It might be high scoring. You never know. It's final score, Lions 10. I'm gonna pick the Saints 28 just because I do like Drew Brees. I have nothing against the Lions. I'm pretty sure I haven't picked them once, but it's just based on record and early season faults. Anyways, thanks for watching. You got any friends that like NFL, that, like video games and period, come watch this channel. This video got like 50 views for me last weekend. That's amazing. It really is amazing. So, I normally haven't asked yet on this channel, but please give a like, subscribe, comment your picks for this week. Anyways, have a good one. Shoots!